Friends, this is my first video on Affinity Designer and my first video on YouTube. In this video, I'll be telling you all about how to make a cube. Initially, I have seen many Affinity Designer tutorials, but they start with explaining you all these different functions which are in this software, going from all the different personas that are available, draw persona, pixel persona, and different styles and effects and different small things that are very necessary and should be known are explained. But the sad part is you don't get to know each and everything on the first go. So you need to show them practically that how a thing happens. So I'm gonna tell you first of all, the final product which we'll get will be this cube, and in the procedure of making this cube you'll learn different things. So I'll be giving you practical examples, and this will be a part of a series in which you'll learn different things practically with the help of making many shapes. It is not specific to any geometric shapes. From like you'll be next time you'll be making a cylinder or like that. You'll be making freestyle stuff also. So it's a part of series. So you need to be continued with me, and that will be a great help. So first of all, you can see the final product. We'll be making a 3D cube. So the best approach, there are many ways actually for making the 3D cube. So but the best approach will be use of grid lines. So you'll go to the view, show grid line. Sorry, show guides. Let it be there. Show grid. So when you select this and zoom in and you zoom out, when you zoom in, you'll see many small subdivisions. When you zoom out, you see big subdivisions. So, what we want to see is we want to make a cube which is 3D. So this will make a 2D cube. So there are many options in which you can change the way grid lines are shown, and which can help us in making a 3D cube very easily. So we'll go to grid and axis manager, and when you go there you will be seeing how you can change the color of the grid line and how you can enhance the color. Just like this you can make them red and all that. So that's okay. So actually now we are using automatic grid, that's why it is not showing any functions. When you untick this you'll be seeing different a drop down menu which is just dropped, and triangular has been selected. So initially standard is there, but we are not in a mood of using standard right now. So there are many options: isometric, in which the grid lines are arranged diagonally, 2 is to 1, trimetric, oblique, trimetric, triangular, horizontal, triangular. So triangular gets our attention for making the cube, because you can see how it can help us in making cube. This part, this part is just like this part. So we'll be going with the triangular grid lines. Let's close it. So now we are able to get this thing. I'm gonna mark this side as 1, this side has 2, and this is 3. We have to just make 3 sides, because that's it. For us on Affinity Designer, we are only having 3 sides for a cube. So now we're gonna take this thing. We're gonna select the square part, rectangle tool to be exact. Try to write. Okay, I don't want to get connected to the bar. So we have selected the rectangle tool. Now we're gonna drag our mouse to the point where we see different where we see a yellow node and different color on the grid lines. They make us show that how they tell us about the exact position that we are expecting. Now we're gonna drag it to another center. So this is the perfect position. Now you can see the borderline is too thick, and so actually I'm going to tell you all about some colors also. These two things are all about, this is the fill part. Sorry, if you double click it you get a specific way of you change anything. So this is the fill part, and this is the borderline part. So if you don't want any borderline part, you can select this thing and the border will disappear. So let's get back to the fill part. So now we are done with this, but you can see the rectangle is not in a specified position. We want our rectangle to be in this form. So to get it in this form, first of all we're gonna right click, go to geometry, go for a divide. Because when we divide anything, we are able to use this node. This is the node tool in which all the corners are divided in different nodes. You can make another node by just clicking on any border of the rectangle and you can drag it out and do anything you want. So let's undo it. Undo, undo. I'm using a Mac, so if you can go for an undo with Command Z. So we're done with that. So now we're gonna take this node and drag it down to the center part where we can see the yellow node and all the different colors on the diagonals. And similarly, we're gonna take this thing and drag it upwards to the node which shows us all the required things. So now we're done with this thing. This thing is covering a second part of the cube, and we are getting something. So now let's right click it again, go to transform, flip it horizontally. Oh, first of all, let it be. I've used Command Z again. First of all, copy it and Command V, paste it again. So now you're having two layers. Whenever you make anything, you get a layer of it, and here you get all the layers collected. So we are now having two layers, one over the another. So now we're going to go to transform, flip it horizontally. So now you see different layers. Now hold the shift button, drag it to the third side where you can see how different lines are getting when you place it perfectly with red lines and yellow lines. Hold, so release the shift key and just you are having this thing. So you're done with two sides. Now it's time to get the third one right. So we're gonna make third one with these two only. So first of all we'll copy it, paste it, and then geometry is already divided. Transform. You can rotate it right or rotate it left. It's all up to you. If you rotate it left, I don't know, I rotated it right or left. So you're gonna take this, drag it to any corner in which you see perfectly, in which you see perfect inclination between the two sides, and then it is already divided. So we're gonna take this node, make it go to the center, take this node, make it go to the center, and similarly take this node and make it go to the center till we get this perfect thing. Yes, not yes. Yeah, that's the perfect position because we're getting all three lines. You need to zoom in, zoom out for some specific things like this. So now it is not looking like a cube, but we're gonna make it look like a cube. Let's make it go a little darker. Yeah, we're done with this. Let's make it go a little off. So now you're done, but you're disturbed with the grid lines. You don't want these grid lines now. So you're like, yes. So now we're having a perfect cube, which is looking much better than this one. So now you can select all three. As you can see, if you're selecting all three, you get seeing 1, 2, and 3. And another thing you can learn from this is you can drag one, hold one, the curve. It's curve, but it's a layer. It is just calling it a curve. Hold this thing, drag it up under this, and then you can see one has been taken inside the topmost curve layer. So it's inside this, but it's not looking good, so we're gonna delete it. We deleted 2, we deleted 3. So that's how we are getting a perfect cube. So now you can select all 3 of them, and if you want any borderline, you can go for a borderline here. This is a borderline. This is a perfect borderline. This is looking so, I think it's looking good. It looks like some kind of a cartoonistic thing. So that's all for today. Subscribe to us, and I'm gonna tell you all about many different things. We'll be making many different stuffs. Right now, I have just opened the cube section only, but in the next videos, I'll be telling you many things. So don't worry about if you're not getting anything. You can simply post it on my comments, on my not on my comments, in your comments. So this is my first video, so I'll be open for any good feedback and any. Even I can take the harsh comments right now because anything is possible. So hope you liked it, and hope you'll like it again because I'll be making many videos which will be helpful to you, I suppose. So, so that's how you make a perfect, another perfect thing. So thank you.